We were determined that nothing would stop Marcus Garvey from speaking to us. Now, how do you do that? How do you go determine
I think we're going to watch this.
That keys from preventing your leader from speaking to you? How do you do that? Well, I'll tell you how we did it. Every one of us, including myself, went armed. We went armed. I had 2 guns on me.
Mm-hmm.
I had one in my bosom and one in my pocketbook.
My sister.
Low 38 special. Pearl hands. Pearl hands. I'll never forget my little pearl hands gone. You think you're bad, huh? Some of you think you're bad. We went, brothers and sisters, do you think we went there with a round of ammunition? No. Of ammunition. Everybody had
handbags of ammunition. We used to call them satchels. Satchels of satchels. Ammunition. Now when the police came and they found our home, and they lined up along the sides of the benches, and they went up to the front and lined up along the first, and they lined the other side of the home, and they lined the back. When Barbie came in, we were sitting on the benches, much like you here today, in the long-term hall. We got up and applauded him, and Barbie said, "My dear friends, I must apologize to you for not speaking to you the other night. But the reason I couldn't speak to you was because the mayor of the city of New Orleans permitted himself to be used as a stooge by the police department to keep me from speaking. And when he said that, we all got up, jumped up on the benches.
This is Queen Mother Moore.
And when they did that, we all jumped up on the benches, and all the Smith & Wessons and blue steels and firearms came out.
Oh, good day, family. Good day, family. Good day and gratitude. Unfortunately, I don't have anything ready today. But that's all right, because I'm here. I'm still here. I am still here. Everything we need, we got it. You know. Yeah. This is usually where everything is. So even though I ain't got it together, I got it right here. I hope everyone's having a wonderful day today. Y'all know, I didn't even know today is Black History Month. Yeah, February the 1st. Today is Black History Month. Some days I don't even be knowing what day of the week it is. You know, I don't wear a watch. So time is really like, time is just time. Yeah, it's passing. Yeah, pretty much. But Black History Month. We're in a new awakening now. It's Black History Life. You know, it's different now. I get it, and I love Black History Month. George Washington Carver. You know, oh wow, isn't this a wonderful time to start teaching y'all babies? You know, wow, Black History Month. What could it be? Black History Month, Black History Life. Because this is our lifestyle. This is every day. Every day. And it's so wonderful. And just, the love you feel, the freedom you feel to just be able to talk about you and your people. What can anybody say when you want to talk about Sarah Rector? Let's get this out the way. Yeah, we're gonna finish this Brave Black and First. I want to go on and finish this book right here. Because I can't wait for us to read George Washington Carver, y'all. The real McCoy. Sarah Rector. Just to learn about some of our heroes and sheroes that I got right here. And we'll move on to other stuff, in our afternoon, lessons and stuff. Midnight with the ancestors. It is what it is. But this right here, yeah, we'll switch it up and stuff. This class right here, it'll be a little bit more reading and some projects, some home economics with our inside gardening stuff. I don't know. I'm just getting here myself. Yeah, I'm just getting here myself, trying to find out how to use my purpose for my people. Like I always want us to know and stuff, you don't have to stay. It's enough of us out here doing this, speaking up for our ancestors and our people, for our future, that you don't have to stay in one place. You can find someone else, somewhere else, to be of assistance and to find your purpose if you haven't done it yet. Yeah, we can't be holding each other. Come on, you don't be on there no more and stuff. And everybody's not going to be together. Haven't we already lost people? Well, I ain't going to say lost. Haven't we already left people, places, and things that serve us no purpose anymore? It don't serve us no purpose anymore. When something ain't serving us no purpose, just let it go. Give it the freedom to go. You don't have to stay around me and stuff and make yourself irritable because you don't like what I like. You don't, vibe like I vibe and stuff. We got to give each other permission to go ahead. We still cool. I see you, when I'm down that way, when I'm visiting, when I'm in the area or what have you and stuff. We got to stop being emotional on us like that and stuff, because really ain't none of us offering each other nothing. We ain't offering each other nothing at this point. Just a very few of us is really offering us solutions, help, trying to teach us, the discernment that we need to have. Very few of us are actually benefiting each other like that. But on the whole, Black people, we around each other and we ain't offering us nothing. We sit around us for hours and hours. We ain't offer, can I help you wash dishes? Can I help you do these clothes right here? You need me to braid these babies' hair. We just sit around each other for hours and hours every day. And we ain't giving no benefits for each other. So why? Why I need you sitting around me all day and you ain't no benefit to me? I'm just as depressed when you left as I was when you came. We got to stop. We got to stop it. All that white folks mentality. That's what it is. And I say that's what it is because we ain't always thought like that. We haven't always thought like that. We only started thinking and treating each other like that when we just gave in to white America. That was our biggest mistake. And I'm not here to blame us for that or to judge us for that. I forgive us for that because we ain't never had no tools to deal with these people and what they done did to us. We ain't never had no tools for it and stuff. So, yeah, I still feel like I feel. Today is, Black History Month as we know it. And, it's Black History Life. It's Black life. Black history for life. Yeah, everything got to evolve to a new level because we're in a new awakening. It's a beautiful time. Yes, we ain't got to worry. We just got to be wary. You see that homophone? No, homophone is a word that sounds the same, but it's spelled different. And these right here are two different sayings. You got worry, then you got wary. So it's kind of close, I guess. But yeah, I am Face the Nation. We're on Bolden Unchained. I'm so glad y'all here. I am glad y'all here. Today is, let me get the big screen up. I'm going to leave this off till I, can say hi to somebody or whatever, But yeah, we're here to assist Black America and Black media with the uncovering, the uncovering and the condemning. Yeah, I'm not here to forgive and stuff. I need y'all to know that, till everybody know, where I am, how I feel. I ain't gonna change. I cannot be swayed about how I feel. I feel betrayed and stuff. I am a little politically incorrect, so you'll know and stuff. So yeah, I'm here to assist Black America and Black media. I am. And this is my space. So that's it, and that's all. If you don't resonate with it, it's irritating you, and you should go. I'm here to uncover and condemn all the agendas, events, projects, operations, bills, codes, laws, acts, compromises, studies, courses, experiments, plans, galore. You see this right here? How Neely Fuller said, if you don't understand white supremacy / racism, everything in your life will only confuse you. That's what Neely Fuller said. Neely Fuller. It wouldn't print off the whole thing, but I printed off what it did. Well, what it sent me, I put it in a picture frame. So I can always remember. This is what we need to have around us. Knowledge. Put it in front of your face so you can't forget it. Your family know you love them. Why we got 100 pictures on our walls? It's beautiful, I know. And we so decorative, and the vibe, as soon as you walk into some of our homes, the vibe is like, just hug you. But we got to start putting knowledge up in front of us. I'm not saying we want to have, John Hartfield and them up on the wall. This right here, the trauma and stuff, we have to have that in a separate place. But around us, we want to have the gratitude, the abundance, the prosperity in our homes and stuff. Imagine how your body reacts to singing. If you was to pretty this up and put a border around it and put it on your wall and stuff, you artistic, you creative. Everybody that come into your home, you can have it on your front door, wherever. But everybody that come up and see this, everybody got a song. Everybody want to sing because they done read what you got right there, how your body reacts to singing. Somebody else see something you done did with gratitude because it's right there. It's serving you a purpose because it's keeping it your front fork right there. Always be grateful. Always keep a song in your heart. So when people in your life come over, we love looking at Auntie. We'll walk through the whole house looking at everybody over and at least change the pictures sometime. I do. I change my walls around and stuff sometimes. But now, see, we're in a new awakening. So as this new awakening takes hold, Black America, we got to, move with it. We got to move with it. While they moving us back, honey, you better act like you're going through the wind so you can keep going forward. Yeah, so, for me right here, having this right here up on my walls, honey, it's prosperity. It's abundance. It's knowledge. Yeah, I still got some loved ones on the wall. They know I love them, but I got to replace that. We got to replace this. This is our lifestyle. This is our life we talking about here. Our whole essence. Black America. Everything is hanging in the balance. I know, honey. It's Black History Month. Black History Life. Today. Every day. Not just today and for the next 30 days. Because they even did that wrong because it went from Black History Week. Yeah, Black History Week. Out of 365 days of the year that we were slaughtered, tortured, dragged, lynched, raped, pillaged, they one week out of 365 days of the year. But like I was saying, to have this, imagine having this gratitude. How gratitude makes you 25% happier. And you have these up on your wall. Your little baby come in, your grandbaby come in. Oh, she see that gratitude. Oh, she already knows she 25% happier. Oh, yes, you see. Yes, we got to start evolving for us. I know it seems different. When I do have company, everybody want to read everything, and that's fine. Read it because it's meant to teach us. We ain't got many ways to teach us. We can't use the regular avenues to teach our people. How? We ain't never had it. Do you know our ancestors, slaves, used to braid the escape routes in their hair? Yeah, they used to braid the escape route. I was just looking at a more thorough video this morning because I think I had mentioned it in one of my previous on airs when we were talking about how they would escape from slavery, how Robert Smalls escaped and Robert Purvis, how they escaped slavery, how Harriet Tubman helped Charles Nails when they were trying to return him to slavery. Well, our ancestors, they always had to be creative. Henry Box Brown, he mailed himself to freedom. We always had to be creative. 365 days of the year. It wasn't a day that was spared. You see? So yeah, in my opinion, yeah, it's Black History Life. Yeah, Black History Life. If it's on Black History, be Black History Month. We got to evolve too. We know what that is. When we say Black History Month, we know what that is. We just got to make sure whatever it's going to be, we got to make sure everybody get the memo. Can't just some of us get the memo and the rest of us don't. Because we ain't going to be liberated like that. Hell, look at y'all celebrities and stuff. Now they think they is so financially free, honey, that they liberated and ain't got to worry about nothing. And they finding out day after day after day that, honey, you done sold yourself out. You done sold out. You done sold out. Sit down and shut up. Just sit down and shut up because you don't need to stir nothing. Nobody of our people nowhere. They done got there. Done literally got there. And ain't tried to send a word or whisper or help or nothing. Just forgot about all the brilliant babies that had the potential where they were from. I still can see the streets of my hometown. I remember my grandmama address that my mama was raised in another state. Yeah, in another state. And I must have been there when I was real little because my mama wasn't even raised there. She went down south and was raised by her grandmother. But I still remember that. So you can't tell me that they reached financial freedom and just, forgot. That's where they thought they always was at and where they always going to be. See, everything got to change and stuff, even our perspective of them. Yeah, our perspective of them got to change and stuff. Yeah, I love them too. I love Nelly and Snoop too, but they fucked up. They sold off on us and stuff. They sold their soul. I forgive them. Yeah, they were manipulated in the worst way. How you gonna have everything and not even be suspicious? You see most stuff that folks don't even see that's going on. Everybody, I just feel like everybody just playing us for a fool. Skin folks too. That's how I feel. And if it was worth it to them, I hope it was. If it was worth it to them to sacrifice us like this, it's more than just us. It's more than just manipulating us here today. We're talking about everybody. We're talking about all of our ancestors. That's who you sold out. This is who you sold out, Black America. Yeah. We all individually, we all gotta sleep in the bed that we make. We all got to deal with them consequences, even if we ignore them. But yeah, you did a worse disservice to us than if you had just stayed where you was at and didn't even try. That's who you sold out. The real McCoy. Everything they invented. Black America, that's why I'm here to assist Black America and Black media. I want us to know that we are very traumatized and we got to change everything. Yeah, I forgot who it was. I just seen the meme for the very first time. I think it was Lawrence Fishburne said that if you, how did he put it? What if I tell you everything you thought you knew was wrong or something like that, and what would you do? That's true. What would you do? Keep denying it? Because ignorance is bliss, they say. I know I was blissful for like 43 years. Then I woke up and was like, damn, what the hell is all this smoke? I guess I realized that, hey, yeah, we are in a burning house. We are literally in a burning house because we're in a new awakening. The world on fire. The world is literally on fire. You know, but we can't save the world. We got to save us. We got to get out of this burning house. When we get out in the world and stuff, then we deal with that. But we got to save us, Black America. I know it's a bad analogy, I guess. I don't know. I just got here. I'm not politically correct. I'm not finna be proper. You know, if that's what you're looking for and stuff, you're in the wrong place. I'm the last one, in my opinion, where I'm sitting at. I'm the last one here to tell us that, yeah, we are in a new awakening. It's not going to be cute. It's finna get hard for everybody. Everybody finna turn around and flip it on Black America. We better open our eyes and see what's happening. Yep, everybody finna be watched. I don't know what the excuse going to be, but it better not be me. Don't let me be the reason why everybody all of a sudden want to get mad at Black America. Why? Because it ain't edited. It ain't put nice and kind and merciful. And it ain't going to be. And so, yeah, that's why I'm here to assist Black America. I'm here to assist Black America to condemn all of this. You know, we look at the spiritual lens. Forget. We done did enough of that. That's on the other channel. That's sister. She got that channel. That's where you should be at with her. She don't even come over here. So you sure ain't got to. You know, for real. And we looking through that spiritual lens of loyalty, resilience, and education. And we can do this. We can do this. I had no idea. Why y'all ain't telling them babies they can start reading books? Tell your babies if they of age and stuff to start reading. Let me get one of their little books down here. Honey, if they already on there anyway. See, our babies ain't even supposed to be. The young ones and stuff ain't even supposed to be on the internet. They supposed to be reading physical books. Your teenagers that may be on the internet and stuff, because they probably all over. I don't even understand the internet. I just had to get with it or get left. Yeah, I just had to get with the internet, AI, whatever it is, or get left. But our babies are so genius, y'all. They so brilliant. Go on and introduce them so they can use this shit. In 2030, by 2030, it's supposed to be 800,000 jobs gone. Gone. I got that list somewhere on the few jobs that it was talking about, and you know, ways that you can upgrade yourself so that you'll be necessary to survive in that field. But it ain't for, like, you know, regular jobs like common people got. But I'm gonna find that list and I will share it and stuff, because we got to start creating avenues, pathways, alleys. You know how you take the alley? You know how you would take the alley or shortcut. We got to start creating those opportunities for our people, our babies, our children, our youth. So yeah, your 16-year-old, 17-year-old, whatever, go on. The shit, she ain't doing nothing but reading John Grisham. She said, give her a book. Now she can read this book right here. She'll draw the youth to her. The babies will come to her. She just 17. She ain't got to read Red Summer till she like, you know, 22, 25 or whatever. But you see what I'm saying. Yeah, just give her away. This going to give her so much focus. It's going to give her opportunities. She's going to see that everybody love her. Everybody love when she read to them and teach to them. They love what she's doing. You know, your sons too. Yeah, give him Martin. He can start out with anybody. Just get our babies. We got to reach them some kind of way. You know, I know that first they're going to be like, I don't want to read that. You know, Mom, I do not want to read that face. Ain't face, please. You know, but just pull up some little shorts showing that, hey, look at what young face doing. Little face, whatever. The face. Yeah. Look at what the face doing. Little bitty girl, you know. And she's saying, yeah, and this is Rosa Parks. But, you know, before Rosa, it was Claudette Colvin. You know. Yeah. We can do that now. We got to do something. We can't let white folks decide. I know that. So, yeah, we looking through a spiritual lens. I want to say right here, right now, viewer discretion is advised. Because sometimes we watch videos. We pretty much back to the TV because my YouTube often be acting funny and stuff. you know, till I get a double monitor. We just using what we got at this point. Because, hey, like I said, you know, I'm not finna stress about none of this. I'm finna sit here, tell the truth. You know, when I tell my opinions and stuff, it's just my opinions. It ain't nobody else's. It's just how I feel, you know. But let me get the copyright disclaimer out the way. Copyright disclaimer under 107 of the Copyright Act 1976 is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. All of that. All you got to do is read this right here. Write it on a piece of paper. It's one of your receipts. This is pretty much all you need in your phone. Yep. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use. Yeah. And that's what we got right there. And then I read that right there about, you know, my description of my channel. But other than that, it is what it is. You just sit down and you talk to your people. I ain't got no script. I do not have a script. I do not have a curriculum. I just have the separate 2 lessons. Noontime for the ancestors and stuff. You know, I do refer to the midnight with the ancestors, you know, and that's it for now. I'm just doing what I can do for my people. And that's all, you know, I ask of you and stuff. Just be sincere, because at this point we need healing with each other. We're not seeking racial reconciliation right here. No, we are not seeking, we're not looking for, we're not giving racial reconciliation right here. Forgiveness to white folks. I'm not giving mercy or forgiveness. And if that's what you're doing, keep it to yourself. Because I do have some other, you know, I do think, you know, I do have some other benefits for my people. But I'm just saying, as far as forgiving and mercy and stuff, that's not why I'm here. No, I'm not saying go out and here slap the first white person you see because of what happened to Mary Turner here. Because shit, you probably ain't said nothing to nobody about what white folks done did to black people. Because, you know, I don't even advocate violence. I'm not even a violent person. I don't like confrontation. Shit, I ain't got time to be sitting there arguing with you. I don't like to be looking over my back because somebody feels some type of way. I done, you know, did something. So I'm not manipulative, you know. Nothing like that. I'm just sincerely about my people. That's it, and that's all. That's it, and that's all. You know, I didn't know white folks had done all this bullshit, because if I did, honey, I'd have made sure myself, my family, and my friends knew. It wouldn't be no mixed little kids and little nieces and nephews. If I knew, because I feel like I did. I sincerely forgave enslavement. We all did. I feel like on behalf of Black America, I feel like Black America did forgive the enslavement of our people, the oppression. If you hear the oppression, but we understand enslavement, slavery. We didn't get the memo on all these terms that y'all have and phrases. You know, I'll try to keep them together and stuff for you, but you know, we forgave that. We forgave Tulsa. I didn't even know how bad the massacres were. It ain't like it was 1, 2, or 3, and they seemed like they were just small, you know, small disagreements, riots. Honey, these were whole massacres. Entire massacres. But we forgave Tulsa and, you know, the destruction of Black Wall Street. We forgave our lineage, our identities, our language, our families being stripped from us by white America. Yeah, that's the totality of white America. The common white folks, they asked just let it happen. They asked just let it happen. And they went along acting like we were included. But they knew we weren't. Not one time did they stand up to their people that be and say, hey, y'all got to stop this now. We're not going to keep letting y'all do Black people like this. But see, that's what they like. That's what they decided to do many years ago, decades ago, when Kentucky said, hey, y'all got to stop doing Black people like you doing them and stuff. And white people didn't want to do it. And finally, white people like, okay, we'll stop doing it. But as soon as they commit a crime, you got to capture them and lynch them immediately. That's the only way we're going to stop dragging them through the whole town, hanging them up, cutting. That's the only way we're going to stop. And they decided, okay, we'll do that shit. So they stopped doing it publicly. And Kentucky started doing it in private. And then they ass turned around and had to sell tickets. Because, you know, white folks want to see. White folks were looking all over the edge of to see. And, you know, probably punching out bricks and stuff, cutting out bricks in the wall so they could see the lynching and stuff. So, you know, what kept happening, you know, white folks never stopped it. It was because they ass was the ones that said, no, you got to take it up then. If we can't do them like that, you got to do them like that. So the people that be, they continue to do it to us. I don't know how you want to phrase it. The government, the white people, yeah, they the ones in control. They the ones in control. The black folks that's sitting up there and stuff, they ain't saying much. The ones that are saying something, that have been speaking out for black people and stuff, you ain't even heard of them. Dr. Claude Anderson. Dr. Claude Anderson done gave his whole life for black folks. Why come the black people that's around him is scared of white folks so much that they ain't took word or whisper of what Dr. Claude Anderson been teaching? Why? You know, I think he said, we got his book, we're going to read it. I think he said we got like 9,000 people on the political, you know, platform or however you want it. Yeah. 9,000 and most of them, you know, not even a handful of them could actually come together and get behind him. And he's still out here speaking and stuff. Got a whole book collection for us. It's like 5 books for $100 plus tax. I think I got 2 of them, but we'll reorder them. Because we need powernomics. You know, it's just so much, y'all, but it's Black History Life. Yep. Our life, our future, our essence, and it's so beautiful and stuff, you know. All we got to do is just focus in on us. We got to focus in on us, the totality of what today is. I don't know. I feel some type of way, though, you know. Yeah, I do. You know, it's the day that they say, you know. At least we all on one accord. That's the good thing about it. We're all on one accord. We know what this whole month finna mean. We know to go all out, you know, bragging and loving and thinking about our ancestors and living for them, creating and building for them, you know. But then it's like after the 30 days and stuff, you know, we kind of like get lackluster, you know, about it and stuff. We got to change that, you know. So it's like, wow, it make it like it's superficial. You know, that's because white America got us programmed that, you know, it's just 30 days. You know, it's like, they motherfucking ass can't never let us just be happy, you know, and nothing. Yeah, so I don't know. Let's see what everybody talking about and stuff, because it's just really, I don't know, bittersweet today. It seems like it's really bittersweet today. Hi, loves, Kimberly, Ayana Wooten. Oh, good day. Yeah, good day, everyone. It's so good to see y'all. But I was talking to a family today, y'all, and I was just learning about Queen Mother Moore. Yeah, I was listening to her too. But I wanted to give y'all a little bit more update on, you know, my spirituality, why I'm not religious here, you know, and I know Black people, you know, Black America, I know we need hope, and I don't want to take our hope away from us, you know. I know the Bible and Jesus and God, because where I'm from, we don't know no Yahweh or Yahushua. Some of us might have heard about where I'm from. Some of us might have heard about Allah, you know, but not too much, because now we ain't gonna gravitate with Farrakhan. No, that's too, you know, he too truthful for us and stuff, you know, and it'll cause a lot of intense animosity and stuff. But God and Jesus, yeah, that's pretty much it, and that's pretty much all where I'm from. You know, those of y'all that have received, you know, that educational freedom and stuff, I'm so proud of y'all and stuff, you know, and I'm really supposed to learn from y'all But see, my main thing is when I first thought about this, what's wrong with my people. And I knew that, the people I wanted to talk to, that I need to talk to, is people like me, common people. We didn't reach that educational freedom. We didn't get no educational freedom. We don't know what the hell y'all talking about. We do not know what y'all talking about. You might as well be speaking a foreign language. And that's who I initially sat down to talk to. People like me. People that don't know. They don't know who Sarah Rector is, George Washington Carver. They don't even know who Simone Biles is. And she flipping up in the air and stuff with her gymnastics and stuff. Y'all, she's so wonderful. She is so wonderful, y'all. I don't know who drew out the blueprint for her. It must have been Benjamin Banneker, because he drew the routes in the streets and stuff. Imagine he doing it in the afterlife too. But y'all, she knows where she is when she flipping, doing her gymnastics and stuff, and she up there, she done flipped 5 times. She knows exactly where she is in the turn of things. Simone Biles, the greatest gymnast I ever seen, learned, heard of, is Simone Biles. Yeah. And then, she came out with her signature move too, called the Biles. Black people, we just got that we're a miracle. We are a miracle. And I like to use this right here so y'all can see why I feel like I feel. Because I feel like, contrary to what white America taught us and stuff. And I know you got your Bible. I know all of us got our Bible. And I got mine. This is my Bible right here. Next week, it might be the other book. But these right here, I got more than one, just like y'all got the King James Version and all them other books and stuff. This is my Bible right here. I can go in there and pull out a Quran pamphlet or something like that. But these right here, this is my Bible. Yeah, you need to understand this is my Bible right here. I do things how I want to do them right here. And I talk about what I want to talk about. You got to take that religious stuff and forgiveness stuff, take it to sister. You can't bring that here. We're not using that for this. I really want to know what happened to Black America. Who hurt Black America? We got so much self-hate. Self-hate is termed dedicated ignorance. Brother Ray Hagins. He's a pastor, professor. Ray Hagins. Dr. Ray Hagins. Look him up. He coined the dedicated ignorance because we've been programmed. Y'all, we've been programmed we dedicated our whole life and our children's lives and their lives. We already done dedicated it to being ignorant. We ain't trying to teach us, them, or the little ones. We done willingly dedicated, committed ourselves to being ignorant of this. Yeah. Like I said, this is my Bible right here. This is my Bible. We got to wake up. It's a new awakening. I didn't know. I really didn't know about the first awakening, being physically free. See, Black America, we had other awakenings. We had awakenings when we were enslaved, when we were oppressed, in chains, when we were physically in chains. We had awakenings then. But this book right here that says, read some of 1919 and the awakening of Black America, this is when we were physically free. See? Yeah. This was our first awakening, when we were physically free. And it's understood that in 1865, when we were physically free, we actually walked off the plantations. We could. White America, common white folks, was attacking and brutalizing Black people. That was an awakening. That was an awakening. But this awakening right here was coined after the massacres, the race riots and stuff. And confirmation. And I know that we are in a new awakening now. Black America's in a new awakening now. That's why we must evolve with the way things are going. We got to keep pressing forward, because everything that woke us up, is pulling us back. Yeah. Everything that caused this awakening, the first awakening, is pulling us back. That's why we in a reawakening. It's time for us to wake up again. We can't be dragged back. You know, our ancestors, if they'd have known that we would have, you know, sincerely went with Martin, because our ancestors that all this was done to, they didn't know, you know, that Martin would come along, and I'm not blaming Martin, but hell, he the one that said it. People were listening to him. He was the main one that they bring up when they say, you know, they put us as one. They put us as one, integrated us as one. But I'm pretty sure if our ancestors had known that Martin would be that effective, even though he did come and say, I led y'all in a burning house. But if they had known he was going to be that effective, they would have gave us blueprints and escape routes to deal with them. But see, they thought surely we were going to be smart enough to know after what they suffered and endured, that surely we would be smart enough now to not sit here and mingle, marry, have babies, just get ourselves just so sold up with white folks. We can't even get out. We just like a thread. That, you know how when you be sewing and stuff and you just keep sewing that same little spot and the thread just keep, you know, we just done sold ourselves up with white America. If they'd have known we would have done that, they would have been making sure that we never forget. Yeah, but our ancestors, they never wanted to say, you know, don't bring that white man in here. Don't bring that white man up in here. You know what happened to Auntie Bessie when she was a little girl. Hi, Yellow Goldie. Got my phone back together because it was tripping the other day. I know. Yep, all my devices is, you know, janky. So weird, but that's all right. That's all right. We still can use it. Mm-hmm. Yep, we still can use it. Because that's all we got. We got to use what we got, and we ain't never had nothing. We ain't never had nothing. No, we can't act like now it's got to be prim and proper. No, honey, I was just trying to get where I needed to be and just go on and go. Go on and do it. You know, I know people was like, you got to get your lighting right and, you know, and get your equipment. So, no, you don't. No, you don't. You ain't got to do none of that. You get that little janky phone you got, as long as it'll record and you can hear it. You know, I don't care if you just cleaning out your refrigerator, showing us, you know, how you clean and stuff, because you like to clean. You love to clean up. You love to wash dishes and get in there. You scrubbing the whole stove and the refrigerator. You washing walls and stuff. Go on and get your channel, honey. Set that phone up right there and show and talk to your people how you like to do it and why you like to do it. How it smell good, because, oh, I'm using this right here today on my, look at what I bought today, y'all, for the stove, the refrigerator. You know, whatever. Because that's what we need from each other. We so depressed and stuff out here. We so depressed, we losing it. We don't know why. We don't know why we can't come together. We don't love ourselves in the sense of loving ourselves. Freely loving ourselves. Okay, I think that's enough. I'm finna put my big screen on. Yeah, because, you know, I don't need to be trying to focus and stuff. But I do want somebody to be here. But even if it's just one of y'all, that's all I need. That's all I need, because the ancestors just said, do it, you know. But I thank all of y'all for y'all presence, though. But I'm just saying, whatever your love is, your passion is, go on and get up and do it. If it ain't cleaning, it's just cooking. Oh, honey, go on and get in there and start cooking and stuff. And explain to us what you cooking, how you cooking it. I mean, if I like to cook, yeah, you would literally be smelling the food, because I would be telling you everything about cooking that I'm doing. See, we need these inspirations for us more than ever. And see, it's something you can do that don't even cost you nothing. I'm just saying, you know, you got your phone, you know, that's something you could do. You know, you could get your books and just start reading. Yeah, get your channel and just start reading. We need all kind of reading channels. Yes, honey, we need all kind of reading events. Do you hear me? Reading is like our number one trigger. Yeah. Other than seeing each other. Other than seeing each other stare at us too long. I think reading is one of our biggest triggers. Because we've been it's been withheld, forbidden from us for so long. And so, yeah, you could do that right there, honey. And your people, the right people, will find you. And it's going to resonate with them. It's going to resonate with them. Hopefully at some point, other folks, if it resonates with them, fine. But it really ain't for them. I'm trying to heal my people. I'm trying to heal my people, Black people. What little bit you can get from here, if you stumble in here, take it and do some good for mankind. Take it and do some good for mankind, because humanity gonna be all right. Yeah. Black people, we gonna be all right. It ain't too much, it ain't nothing, really, sincerely, that, make a day bad. Of course, we lose stuff. Life is about loss. We lose stuff. We lose our keys, our phone, utilities and stuff, repos, repossessions and stuff like that. All kind of shit happens. Black America, we know this. But it ain't that bad where we got to say, oh, it's just the worst day ever. It's a bad day. We just had a different day. These right here were bad days. These right here were bad days. Yeah. So that's why I say, for me, I don't have many bad days. I don't have many bad days. We just gonna have to put everything in perspective. And what better day to do it than now? What better day to do this than now? And I wanted to still let you know about religion. Religion is the path to understanding divinity. That's all religion is. Why our pastors couldn't just tell us? Divinity ain't nothing, y'all, but the knowledge of the cosmology and the ecology, the skies, the universe, and the ground. Because see, where I'm from and stuff, we very, very, very layman term needed. Yeah. Some of us where I'm from and stuff gonna be like, cosmology. Wait a minute, ain't that the universe? Yeah, that's the universe. We didn't reach that educational freedom. It was never given to us. It was never even given to me. And I love to read and stuff. If I had the right knowledge in school, oh yeah. If I had the right knowledge in school, but I'm convinced that, it was a manipulation tactic so that we wouldn't, retain the focus that we needed. Because divinity is the knowledge of cosmology and ecology and your relationship to it. What's your relationship, Black America? What's your relationship to the cosmology, to the cosmos, the skies? What's your relationship to it? I'm not talking about everybody else. I'm talking about you, Black people on this planet. On this planet, right here in America. We just gonna talk about right here in America. We all over the planet. We are the first people, the parents of all people. But Black America, I want to ask you, what's your relationship to the cosmos? See, we got to figure that out. That's divinity. What's your relationship to the soil, to the ground, Black America? Do you have a relationship? I mean, do you know? Do you truly know that you got a relationship with the cosmos and the ecology, with the skies and the soil, the ground? See, we never knew these things. No, we always think about our relationship with Jesus, with God. Our relationship with God, a man in the sky, a spirit, the omnipotent. It's deeper than that. Oh, yes, honey. The universe itself, for those like myself and stuff that only see and know and learn of one universe. Just one universe. And God is up there at that one universe. But family, is 12 universes. 12 universes. This is just one right here. This is just, it's deeper than that. There's 12 universes. Each universe got 999 galaxies. That's deep, ain't it? 999 galaxies. Now, each galaxy, y'all, each galaxy got 999 planets. Yeah, 999 planets. Yeah. Each planet, like this planet we on, it's got 9 realms. Each planet got 9 realms. This is just one realm of the 9 that Earth got. See, why come religion ain't taught us them fundamental facts? I've been researching stuff. I ain't even seen nothing that said it ain't true. I haven't seen nothing that said that it's not true. So I'm kind of like, what? So we gonna stop right here at the first universe, this place called heaven, and we gonna stay here forever and ever and ever to the 12th of never. Like Earth, Wind, and Fire said, to the 12th of never. You mean to tell me we done went through all of this? My people done went through all of this. My ancestors done went through all this suffering and torture. Such unmentionable stuff. I would never even be saying none of this stuff. I wouldn't. I don't like confrontation and stuff. No, I want you to be just as happy to see me as I am to see you, sister. Yeah, because, honey, when I'm walking in the store and stuff, in the thrift store, and I look up and I see you and I, sister, I be literally happy to see you, honey. You like the sunlight to me. Yeah, and it's cloudy here today. Y'all, it must be affecting me because it's cloudy as hell outside today. It look like it's trying to snow. Yeah, oh, my ancestors. But, it's, yeah, we just resonate for me and stuff. The sun resonates for me. It's cloudy outside today. Yeah, I'm in Minnesota. It's cloudy as hell out here today. Ain't no sun outside today. So if you like, what's wrong with face and stuff? Ain't no sun outside. Ain't no sun outside. I need to see some black people. I need to see y'all. I'm just, I don't know. I feel like it's just gonna pour down rain, and I get, But why they didn't teach us these things right here? See, because if we know how important we are to all of that expansive up there, the cosmic energy, if we know how important we are to that, honey, it wouldn't be nothing that we would consider a bad day. It wouldn't even bleep on our radar about no bad day. Who having a bad day? But see, I kind of feel like everybody betrayed us with that to sell the narrative. So when I think about all this right here, now what's my relationship to the cosmos? Me, face the nation. What's my relationship to the cosmos? And after thinking about it and stuff, y'all, it's been some years and stuff since I've been trying to find myself, learn who I am, find my personal freedom. I didn't even know you could have personal freedom. I thought personal freedom was like, getting up and going when you want to go and come back when you want to come back and change your mind if you want to. No, personal freedom is when you can speak whatever you want to speak about. The good, the bad, the ugly, the savage, and the ravishness. That's your personal freedom. It ain't got to be that. That's what mine is. This right here. This is the good, the bad, the ugly, the ravishness, the savageness. And I don't even read no good in it. They the one came up with that Western movie talking about the good, the bad, and the ugly. But I just why come they didn't teach us these things right here? So me learning myself then, to me, my relationship to the cosmos, and then I've learned things over the years and stuff too, like black people, melanated people are called children of the sun, Yeah, but it just resonated with me suddenly that the cosmos manifested black people. The cosmos manifested the black man and the black woman. And because we are in a patriarchal system, and I will say black man first, but I think it was the black woman first, because the womb is given the womb is identical to the universe, to the multiverse. The multiverse, all 12 universes. The womb is identical to it. Identical. The womb is giving birth. The multiverse is giving birth. So that's why I think that, the cosmos, it manifested the black woman and the black man. And that's why we are the parents of all people. That's my relationship to cosmology. That's your relationship to cosmology. White folks ain't never told us that. That Bible ain't never told you that. Ain't never put it like that. No, I got this right here from brother Professor James Smalls. Yeah, because I want to know, and I was wondering, hey, now somebody said there's 4,200 religions. Now I want to know, hey, whose is right then? You calling them different names and stuff. It made me feel like, and I ain't never read the Bible before. I'm gonna let y'all know. I'm not here to lie to y'all about nothing. I tried to read that book. I couldn't get past beget somebody and somebody else and stuff. I annotated the Bible, the book of Genesis, when I was a little girl. When I was a little girl, it didn't resonate with me. I read Ruth and maybe another book of the Bible and stuff, but I never really read the Bible. So yeah, I'm pretty much like a clean slate. I'm just not religious. I'm spiritual. I'm spiritual. It just did not resonate with me. And my relationship with the ecology, we all got the same relationship. We love to keep our shoes off in the summertime. It's 1:00. Because our relationship to the earth, y'all, is everything that's in the earth, that's in the ground. It matches with ours that's in us. See, he said, Professor James Small said, the Africans referred to God as the totality of creation itself. That's God. That's God. Now, that's all people, all groups of people. That's all waters, the oceans, the lakes, the rivers, the streams. That's all trees and shrubs and stuff, trees in the jungle, trees on the street and stuff, shrubs, grass, it's alive, flowers, insects, all the bugs and the creepy crawlers and stuff. All of that is life. The marine life, the sea life, pets of the world, everything that's alive, is part of creation. Everything that's alive is part of creation. Now check this out. The sun gives life to everything, right? That's who's giving life to everything, is the sun. The sun gives melanated people, black people, all on the planet, all over the planet, this is not just for the United States. This analogy right here, this example right here, this is for the whole world and stuff. The sun gives the bulk, the majority of its energy to black people. It's giving most of its energy to black people. The sun is. So, we barefoot and stuff, because this says right here, in other words, everything that makes up God is in you. It's inside of you. It's so deep, y'all. It's really deep. But when you understand it yourself, I know I got to learn how to express it. Sometimes I can, sometimes I can't. Because it's like the silverest nugget of wisdom we could ever hope to even see, hold in our hand, and then to be able to express it and give it to each other, that's all we need. So it says most humans break down to over 400 elements and minerals. And every last one of those elements and minerals can be found in the cosmos and the ecology. Every last one of them. So all of it ties back together. The sun giving energy and life to everything on the planet, but the sun gives this majority of energy to black people because the cosmos manifested the black woman and the black man. That's why the sun gives most of their energy to us, black people. Black people, it don't give a lot of energy, a lot of protection and love and life to white folks like it gives to black folks. It gives life to everything, but the sun gives most of its energy to black folks. And I feel like, if white folks do happen to exterminate black people, the whole sun gonna blow up. Because that energy, they can't accept that energy. They will literally burn to death, like in them movies, them vampire movies, when they done got caught in the sun and they just turn to ashes. That's literally what would happen to their ashes. They did not think about this very well, because that's what would happen. And I'm just saying that because we got a book to get called The American Dilemma. Yeah, The American Dilemma, The Negro Problem and Modern Democracy too. Y'all, it's a 1,400-page book, novel. I don't know what to call that. That's like some college stuff. Genocide. 1,400 pages of genocide. If they ever be successful with this right here, honey, the whole sun just finna blow up. Is that what you want? Is that what you truly want, white America? Because to do these inhumane things to our people and stuff, it don't really seem worthy to me. But anyway, back to religion and stuff, y'all. It didn't resonate with me. Over the years and stuff, I know some people probably like, yeah, well, Faith's going through that because she ain't got herself right with God. Oh, that girl ain't been to church since she had that second baby. She was doing all right with the first one. But honey, she had that second baby, done fell off and everything. That was the reason, the excuse. And I didn't even know why it just wasn't resonating with me. But at that time, I wasn't even getting no knowledge that I needed to resonate with me. I didn't know it was going to come to be all of this. Because over the years and stuff, once I became a mature, responsible adult, then I found out, oh, hell. You mean tell me there's other people, other deities that got the same history as Jesus? Wait a minute, is this the same Jesus we talking about? The one that, Jesus Christ? Yeah, that's the same one. And they got the same exact history? Yeah, let me read some of it. There's Buddha. Because I got it right here. Other Christ-like historical figures. Other Christ-like historical figures. And my favorite one. My favorite one, honey, is Black Jesus Simeon Toko from the Congo. Yeah, where King Leopold motherfucking ass cut off black people, the elders, the young adults, even kids. Yeah. Our children cut off their whole hand. King Leopold. Yep. So Simeon Toko was from the Congo, and he had Christ-like abilities. He was so pure of mind, body, and spirit, and he was untainted and stuff, and he had a strong connection with the cosmos and stuff. He was able to utilize his gifts, his cosmic gifts, and they tried to kill him. Yeah, them people that would try to kill him and stuff. Several times they did. And one time they cut his heart out. He told him, put my heart back in my body. They put his heart back in his body too. Yeah, he healed and stuff. They just kept trying to kill him. I forgot which one they said they dismembered his body. Was it Anubis? And then Isis, see, I got to learn that story. And then Isis found him and put his body back together again, but she couldn't find his cock. She could not find his cock, so she used the obelisk. That tall building looked like a pencil on the end because it's got that little sharp end like that right there. It's like let me try to draw it. But these are wonderful stories. So, I kind of feel like shit for me to just learn about Jesus Christ. Shit, who? No, you ain't just finna set me at no table and be like, here, eat that. No, not me, you ain't. You sure ain't. But yeah, she couldn't find his cock. So it's made crude and stuff. I don't know. It's a building that the white man and stuff. You can see that obelisk. You see him everywhere. I think it's one here somewhere that's shaped like that. Maybe not. But she used that for Anubis and I think she sat on it, and then she got pregnant with their son, Horus, I think. But let me read some of it right here. But yeah, my favorite Christ-like deity is Simeon Toko from the Congo, and he was they had him in a helicopter once. I think they were taking him so they could dismember him and drop his body parts all over the place, the area, like Anubis was dismembered. But he stopped the whole helicopter. Simeon Toko, stop now. The whole helicopter just stopped, but the blades were still spinning. And folks were looking around like, what the hell is going on right here? And he told them, take me back. And they took him back and stuff. And the last time, we can look at him and stuff. The last time they tried to kill him, he said, I'll go. Y'all trying to kill me, I'll go. But I'll be back, and it's going to be others like me. That was a black man. That was a black man. If anybody coming back here for black people, if anybody seriously, since y'all waiting on the rapture, now hear me out. I done heard all of y'all stories and stuff. I done believed it. I done let it be, but it don't even make sense. If we just use common sense, discernment, and a little bit more knowledge and information. See, you got to be open to this. I can't get this information and be like Buddha went to the temple at 12 years old. That's just like Jesus, but that's a lie. Buddha, he fasted in solitude for 47 days, but Jesus fasted for 40 days. Well, Buddha's a lie. Buddha wandered to the fig tree at the end of his fast, and that's a lie. If you got a closed mind to new knowledge, then you are already your problem. You are already your problem. You see how that works? So not only was it Buddha got the same history as Jesus Christ, there was Dionysus, Romulus, Krishna. You know, Krishna got cartoons on YouTube and stuff. They in cartoon fashion of the little blue boy. I used to watch them with my grandchildren and stuff. Then there's a movie. It's like an Indian movie, I think, Hindu or something. But I think that's Krishna in the man form, you know, the regular movie form and stuff. That's good too. But, you know, I just wasn't just content with just Jesus and God. I don't think I'm even just content. I know I'm not. With Yahweh and Yahushua. Because to me, I know the Bible said don't lean onto your own understanding. Lean onto theirs. You mean to tell me for my mind to know and accept and embrace that the multiverse was there before any book was ever even read, thought about, before the Egyptians even put the book on the wall. The multiverse was there. The multiverse was there before it even manifested people, the black woman. So, you know, yeah, that book, it don't really resonate for me. Maybe it's because we're in a new awakening and we got to start taking in new knowledge that's been hidden from us, not knowledge that's been made like a fantasy to us. When it's not a fantasy, who said it's a fantasy that the cosmos, which is giving birth right now, the cosmos is up there giving birth, birthing stars, you know, storms, planets, you know, rainbows. The multiverse, it's a womb. It's a womb giving birth. And when it manifested itself, it became a black woman. She gives birth. All women give birth. Yeah, I know all women give birth. See, the difference about that is because the cosmos is triple blackness. Black, 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 black. You know that song, blickety, black, black, black. Yeah, that's the cosmos, the multiverse. It's black, triple black. Well, our wombs on the earth, our women on the earth can give birth. Our women that got a womb and stuff can give birth to a man or girl. They got a womb. But most wombs are just like when you put a shade over something. You know, but the black womb is black, black, black. It's triple black. See, there's a difference. You know, there's a difference in us. It just is. Don't ask me, ask them. They the ones that's supposed to be the experts that were supposed to make sure Black America especially get these teachings. But those who knew didn't do it. Those who had the knowledge did not do it for their own gain. Those of us who reached that educational freedom, who reached that cosmic freedom where we can get our downloads and stuff. We so suspicious and stuff. It's just very few ones that we can, tell these things to. Because we already know everybody ain't got that open mindset like that. Not us. We too hurt. We too broken. We don't even know why we are, raging against each other. That's because we just telling, like when Carolyn Bryan lied on Emmett Till and said that baby, our nephew, she said Emmett Till spoke to her, blew a kiss, winked at her, or some bullshit. And then she told her husband. And him and his brother went to Emmett Till's uncle's house and told him, where's the boy? Well, they said, we'll whip him. That's what Moses said. We'll whip him. We'll take care of it. And the white man said, no, that's okay. We'll take care of him. We'll bring him back. And they let him take it. Because they came in with guns in the middle of the night. It was dark in that little house. It was dark. All they know is they woke up and the men with the 3 white men was in the house with flashlights. And they were just like, where's the boy? Carolyn told me what happened. Where is he? I think his name was Moses, his uncle. And he was like, we'll whip him. We'll take care of him. They were like, no, we'll do it. I think that's our mentality now. We'll be hard on each other. So white America ain't got to do it. We'll do this. We'll be hard on each other so white America got to do it. Because we ain't never been this hard on each other. We ain't never been this hard on each other. I'm just trying to find out why. Who did this to us? And this seemed to me like, hell, it's white America. It still seemed like it's white America to me. So anyway, there's also Dionysus. Now look at this right here, y'all. Dionysus was born of a virgin on December 25th, Christmas Day. He was placed in a manger and rode in a triumphant procession on an ass, a donkey. Just like Jesus. Didn't they say Jesus would roll through the city, on a donkey? Well, he was too. He was a sacred king. He was killed and eaten in a Eucharistic ritual for fecundity and purification. He rose from the dead on March the 25th. He was God of the vine and turned water into wine. Dionysus was called King of Kings and God of Gods. Dionysus was considered the only begotten Son, Savior, Redeemer, Sin Bearer, Anointed One, and the Alpha and Omega. Dionysus. It's so many. Why do Black America, why do we just relegate ourselves to one? To one. Why can't we just say, hey, it's a multiverse up there? It's a multiverse up there. I ain't got to stop at universe 1. I ain't got to stop at 3, 5, 7, because I'm going all the way. I'm going to the 12th universe. That's what the Earth, Wind, and Fire was talking about. Earth, Wind, and Fire, when they talking about the 12th of Never. Can't wait to get my voice back. They were talking about the 12th universe. Yep, it's 12 universes, y'all. I didn't know either. Yeah, white folks been lying, and yeah, our pastors and stuff, they been lying too. Now, if our pastors, I got some in my family too. If they know they didn't have this information right here, all they had to do was say it. All they got to do right now is tell us. No, I didn't even know about Buddha. I didn't know about Face, Sister Face. I seen your videos. I didn't know about Krishna and Dionysus. That's all they got to do is say it, and then we'll know they were manipulated too. I know they manipulated too. I'm fair. My mama taught me how to be fair. That's what she taught me, how to be fair. But hey, I got to be fair to my people. I got to be fair to my people first, even if you don't. Then check this out right here. Dionysus. He was identified as the lamb. They say the Lamb of God. The sacrificial lamb. And the title was Dendrites, or Young Man of the Tree. In other words, y'all, he was crucified. Jesus Christ, y'all crying and stuff. Jesus was crucified and stuff, honey. What about our own Jesuses? What about our Jesus Christs? What about our Jesuses? Don't we even care about them that they were crucified right here in our lifetimes right here? I know Jesus' name was thousands and thousands and thousands of years ago. But we are a people that's timeless. We are a people that's timeless. If anything should matter to us, it should be our Jesuses. We should at least know and reflect. Can we at least contemplate that if anybody gonna come back here for Black people, it's gonna be our Jesus. It ain't gonna be nobody else's Jesus. And for y'all, for Black America to want to go, for you to really want to go with them people, and that you cry, you will want to cry. Face, please take the book. Take the book, Face. It's the Bible. I got you some scriptures in there. You gonna need it. No, I'm not gonna need nothing that's anti-life. I'm not. No, ain't that much. Now that's your fear right there. That's your fear right there. Y'all always talking about, oh, God didn't give us no spirit of fear. That's your fear. Face it then. Face it then. Open your mind up. That's all I'm saying. And then y'all check this out right here. There was a Glycon, a Horus. Yeah, Horus was born of the Virgin Isis. He was the only begotten son of Osiris. His birth was heralded by the Sirius star, the morning star. Y'all, ancient Egyptians paraded the manger and the child through the streets too. So for us to just sit there and it's only and all about Jesus Christ, that's it, and that's all face, no, it ain't. No, it ain't. As sure as you believe in your heart that it's just one universe, it's 12. It is 12 universes. Honey, they lied. Just accept it. I feel betrayed too. Do your own knowledge though. Do your own knowledge, because I don't think you want to, have this feeling, betrayed on you. It's going to affect you differently than me. Don't let it, yeah. Just deal with it and put it to the side if you want to and stuff. But yeah, me feeling betrayed, I don't like it. I do not like it. And then you betrayed my ancestors too. Not only me, but my whole people. What? I mean, I can see, I can get with it that, I might have dropped my $20 bill and you picked it up. Every time I drop $20, your ass pick it up. But hell, I keep you around. Shit, get away from around me. Shit, you waiting on me to drop something? Same thing with white folks. We just got to learn what's really real for us. Because it ain't going to get easier for us. Shit, white folks ain't going to keep making it easy for us. Don't y'all see? They making it harder for us. Yeah, we got to get together and stuff. We don't know how we finna eat in this new world order. But I know one thing. You better pick a pepper, an onion, get you a carrot off of that vine right over there in that corner in your little inside garden. Go in there and make that baby a stir fry. Just go on in there and make that baby a stir fry. Give them a glass of water or a little bottle of water you got in your survival pack. And that's it. Call it a day. So, yeah, start teaching our babies. We got to wean off of this stuff. Sometimes when you cook for them, just don't have meat. If you got to have meat, have real small portions. Start cutting up their meat. That way, when they do take a bite, you better get one of them little bitty portions of meat and eat it with that bite of food. You ain't finna get no whole big piece of meat now. And see, that's the staple of our diet. We got to change everything about our lives now. Yeah, we got to change everything about our lives and stuff. The way we eat, the way we breathe, the way we dress, for surely the way we dress. Oh, my ancestors. But yeah, it's all good, y'all. You're going to love it. You're going to feel so happy and free when you do learn these new practices and stuff. So yeah, let's read a little bit, of our book here. We almost done. We ain't got that many. This right here is Brave. It's Black Brave First. 50 plus African American women who changed the world. And y'all already know I love the illustrations by Erin K. Robinson. I love her illustrations. I wish I could draw and stuff. And look at her. She looks familiar too. That's Leontine. Leontine Price. Born February 10th, 1927 in Laurel, Mississippi. The color of my skin or the kink of my hair or the spread of my mouth has nothing to do with what you are listening to. You're supposed to be getting the message and only the message. You're supposed to be letting your mind open and receive that message so you can start creating. You can know and acknowledge, you know, the ideals, the creations that's coming into your mind. That's why at certain times and stuff, when I be listening to our documentaries and stuff like that, sometimes I have my pen and paper with me. Sometimes I won't, because I like to do repetition. I like to do repetition. It helps me remember, you know, we learn differently. We just learn differently. Some of us even learn through music. And that's fine because, you know, we are that magnificent. We so exceptional, you know, the same way the cosmos, the multiverse is creating stars and new moons and, you know, storms and rainbows and stuff like that. So are our creations. Everything's not going to be the same. You know, that frequency, that power to make it manifest itself got to be different. And that's why we are exceptional. We are truly exceptional. We're different. Yeah, they not like us. That song, they not like us. I ain't really familiar with it, but I hear it a lot. I see it a lot. They not like us. They not. A cat and a dog is shaped the same. A cat and a dog is shaped the same. They got the head in the same place. Their ears is pretty much in the same place. They got a tail, you know. Mine don't, but most of them do. They got tails or they got 4 legs, you know. But we know they're different. Your ass know they different. You know you ain't supposed to be feeding that cat what you feed that dog. You know this. You know, yeah, the same way with black folks and white folks. Hell, as far as I'm concerned, I don't even know what color their blood is before it hit air. I just know it's red. Hell, a cat blood is red when it hit the air. Everybody's is when it hit the air. I don't know what it is before it hit the air. Hell, it could be green. Shit, mine look green. It's blue too. I'm just saying we different. You ain't got to make no big deal out of it and stuff. I'm just trying to get you to see what I'm saying. We're different. Everybody else been saying it. Shit, don't act like I'm the one that's making it wrong and stuff. But anyway, Leontine Price is a lyric soprano who was the first leading African-American prima donna. Y'all, she was the first leading African-American prima donna. I ain't heard that word since I was a little girl. To perform with the New York Metropolitan Opera. When she performed, what is that? Il Trovato on January the 27th, 1961. She received an ovation that lasted 42 minutes, one of the longest in Met history. Leontine's voice has been described as luscious, warm, buttery, rich, vibrant, voluminous, and soaring. During her tenure at the Met, she received the highest of praise while singing leading roles in Madama Butterfly, Tosca, Tosca, Ada, Aida, Falstaff, Falstaff, Don Giovanni, Porgy and Bess, and Antony and Cleopatra, among many others. Critic Howard C. Schomburg wrote in a New York Times review, "Voice is what counts, and voice is what Miss Price has." Mary Violet Leontine Price's parents recognized their daughter's extraordinary musical gifts early on. At age 3, they brought her a toy piano. Didn't I tell you about them babies, what they need, what they showing interest in? Just get it for them. Leontine began playing lessons in her Mississippi hometown. And by the time she was in kindergarten, her parents traded in the family phonograph as the down payment for an upright piano. Honey, they turned in their record player and bought a piano. It said it right there. Yeah. By the time she was in kindergarten, her parents traded in the family phonograph. Was that a record player? I think it was a record player. As the down payment for an upright piano. Leontine was 9 years old when she heard Mary Ann Anderson. Y'all know Mary Ann now. Y'all know we done learned about Mary Ann. I have to call you back, family. Y'all know we learned about Mary Ann. Y'all know Mary Ann Anderson. Everybody, the whole world loved Mary Ann's voice, y'all. It was so beautiful, y'all. And Mary Ann wanted to perform at the Constitution Hall. But the Daughters of the American Confederation didn't want her to. They said no. Them white women were like, yeah, we love you and everybody love you, but you ain't singing in here. So they said no, and it just crushed Mary's heart, because Mary Ann's heart, because she knew everybody loved her. You know, racism was supposed to be done and over with. Where is the sincerity? But her manager now, they actually got her approved to perform at the Lincoln Memorial, y'all. 75,000 people showed up to see Mary Ann Anderson sing. Yeah, not including those that was on the radio and TV. So, honey, you see, the Daughters of the American Confederation, they did her a favor. They did Mary Ann a favor. Eleanor Roosevelt and other prominent women, they withdrew from the American Daughters of American Revolution. Yeah, they withdrew from them. Oh, yeah, they withdrew from them. I don't know who that is, but I'll turn my TV off and stuff. But they withdrew. A lot of people withdrew from the Daughters of American Revolution because of that. You know, and it seems like now to see America and white people, common white people especially, reverting back to their old ways again, it's no doubt what they hope to happen, what they are trying to, you know, bring back, where they're trying to take us to. Yeah, it ain't no doubt in my mind about it. So yeah, that's who Mary Ann Anderson was and stuff. We love her too. Mary Ann Anderson. Maybe we'll read about her sometime again too. I'm sure we will. Because this channel right here, we adore repetition. Yes, we love repetition here. From her humble beginnings, Leontine went on to study music education at Wilberforce College in Ohio and voice at the Juilliard School. The Juilliard School of Musical Arts, I assume. That's the only one I know. She made her recital debut at New York's Town Hall in November 1952. And she was the first African American to sing a leading opera role on national TV, y'all. National TV. Leontine performed nationally and internationally. And in May of 1960, she made her first appearance in a leading role at La Scala in Milan, Italy. I don't know where that comes from. Milan, Italy. Leontine performed highly successful concerts and recitals throughout the 70s. Yep, and I never heard of her. But, you know, in the South and stuff, you know, I already said we didn't even get the memo. By the time we got the remix, it was already over. It was too late. You know, she retired from opera in 1985, but continued to perform until 1997. Her concert programs usually combined Handel Arias, A-R-I-A-S, German Lieder, L-I-E-D-E-R, and French and American art songs, and ended with spirituals. Among her many accomplishments, Leontine won 19 Grammys, the NAACP Spingarn Medal, a lot of people won that medal, a Comedy Center honor, and the National Medal of Arts. Look at her again, Leontine Price. I don't know, it made me think it's her and Kelly Price relatives, you know, the singer Kelly Price. I already like Kelly Price. You know, I love our singers and stuff that, you know, that don't sell us out. They just want to give us good music, you know. They ain't out there, you know, to sing and manipulate us or to sway us this way and that. They just there to give us good music. We do have some that did not sell us out. And I think that's why they don't never go mainstream. You know, they never got the credit that was due them to us for the contributions they gave us. You see? Oh, and look at Harriet Tubman. And you know, it was only one Harriet. Ain't nobody coming back for y'all asses now. But when we were listening to Brother Professor James Smalls, and he was telling us that you can become your ancestors. All you got to do is ask them you can donate your body to our ancestors if you want to. Y'all remember in the movie Ghost? Damn, it is trying to snow. It's snowing, y'all. The movie Ghost, when Whoopi Goldberg let Patrick Swayze take over her body, and he jumped in her body so he could dance with the lady with Molly one more time. Well, you can ask your ancestors you can donate your body to them, you know, and then they can finish. That's what I got out of it. They can finish and resume what they were doing when they were here physically. Through you, of course. You don't go nowhere. They just give you guidance and insight. You know. But yeah, and one sister, she was like, I'm Harriet then. I'm donating my body to Harriet Tubman. Honey, she want to come and get all of y'all. Yes, she do. She want to come and get all of y'all. Well, I ain't saying y'all that's with Brad and Karen now. But she want to come back and get our people. And those of y'all that's with Karen and Brad, y'all still gonna have to meet us halfway. Yeah, I'm pretty sure she ain't talking about y'all. Well, that's how I feel. That she not talking about y'all. That's done got with. That she talking about going back to the plantation to get the slaves on the plantation. She ain't talking about coming into the big house to drag you away from Brad now. You gonna have to come out of there on your own. And you gonna have to meet her halfway. I'm pretty sure that's what she meant. We'll ask her and you let us know. If you ask her, you let us know. She was on the live yesterday. Yeah. Oh, people don't even want to stop for that ambulance. Yeah. I still say to myself and to y'all that if anybody be flying and stuff, it need to be it need to be the personnel. It need to be the emergency vehicles. They the only ones need to be anywhere in the airfare, the air traffic, so they can take their ass and get the victims and take them right back to the hospital. Because it's too slow down here to get there. People don't want to pull over. Then they don't know which side to pull over. If you on the right side, then you pull over on the right. What are you going to cross the whole street for? You weaving from side to side trying to see which side to park on. So the ambulance can come through. Just park over on what side of the street you want. I just want to say, Black America, let's not sleep through the apocalypse. Don't sleep through the whole motherfucking apocalypse. This whole world is on fire. But yeah, y'all look at Harriet Tubman. Yeah, honey. Erin K. Robinson, she did good with this. Your babies get to drawing and stuff or writing, whatever they love to do. Keep it. Get a little folder and start keeping their drawings, their poems, their little fashion night. When she come up talking about, Mom, look, I drew a dress. Keep it. Those are her designs. You know, yeah. And over time, as she get older, they're going to add to them. You see? Yeah. Harriet Tubman, born 1820 in Dorchester County, Maryland. It's MD. I suppose that's Maryland. She died March the 10th, 1913 in Auburn, New York. Harriet. My sister. Harriet was brave, too. Everybody was, honey. Yep. You know, when you brave, when you feel brave, your brain releases a chemical called interleukin. Yeah. interleukin. Interleukin. And interleukin is a cancer fighting agent. I looked it up. I'm like, what is this? Interleukin. It's a cancer fighting agent. Yeah, I ain't saying nothing about stopping your medicine and your chemotherapy and all that. I'm just saying when you feel brave. So shit, if you don't do nothing else, when you going about your day and stuff, even if you ain't sick, just tell yourself, I feel brave. I'm brave with my brave self. Brave face. You know, tell yourself that you're brave. So, you know, your brain is a pharmacy. I was listening to Brother Yaki, and y'all, our brain is a literal pharmacy. Yep. I had no idea. We walking around under you. When you calm, when you are calm and you facing it, you embracing it, your brain releases volume. Yep. When you happy, your brain actually releases endorphins. When you you can make yourself happy just with gratitude and thinking I'm happy. Yep. Honey, you're going to be so happy folk on wonder, so you done won the lottery. When you going to tell us? What you happy about and stuff? You done won the lottery. What's done happen? Something unhappy. You done fell in love, ain't you? You know, why you over there grinning and stuff? Why you happy? What the hell is going on? People gonna be like, shit, what? But all it is that you just telling yourself that you brave, you happy, you know, you grateful. That right there alone makes you 25% happier. See, it all worked for us. But we got to open our mind and be able to receive these things. Let me go ahead and read a little bit about Harriet. There was one of two things I had a right to: liberty or death. And if I could not have one, I was going to have the other. Yep, liberty or death. And if I couldn't have one, I was going to have the other. And I got something to say about that too. Harriet Tubman was a conductor on the Underground Railroad and was known as the Moses of her people. See, when white folk were looking for her and stuff, they didn't know it was a woman. They didn't know it was a sister. Oh, honey, they were looking everywhere. They were threatening black men and stuff with, you Moses. Who's Moses? Where is he? We're looking for Moses. Where's Moses? Is Moses here? Yeah, they were really trying to trap him up and stuff. So Moses been around lately? Well, what does he look like? Does he got a thick voice or what? They didn't know Moses was a woman. Yeah. She developed visionary leadership skills while enslaved with her parents on a Maryland plantation. Originally named Araminta Minty Ross, she took the name Harriet. I remember this story too, y'all. She took the name Harriet in honor of her mother. The name Harriet Tubman when she married. She freed herself on September the 17th, 1849, when she was roughly 29 years old. See, I remember Minty because she was at a store, and you know, she like the color purple. When the little girl Celie was at the store and she seen the lady with the baby and she knew that was her baby and stuff. Well, Minty was at the store like that, just a little store. And a slave had came in and he was escaping from his master and stuff. And well, Minty, Harriet Tubman, stood in the way to give him a chance to get the freedom. And the store's owner or the cashier, whoever it was at that time, threw a huge pack of sugar or something and hit Harriet in the forehead. And it knocked her unconscious. He got away. Yeah, he got away. But it knocked her unconscious. And then, you know, they beat her and stuff. And she was unconscious. But she survived and stuff. And her mother and family healed her back to health and stuff, you know. But after then, she always had fainting spells. They just came over where she would just faint, you know. But she would wake up, you know, even during her rescues of the slaves. That book that I read, Harriet would have fainting spells and she would just faint and fall out. Just like that right there. And, you know, and people, they would, if they could, they would catch her and just take care of her until she actually came to herself. And then they would resume where they going to freedom. Yep, that was Harriet Tubman. So let's read, though. I know it was wonderful. Yes. Harriet's journey to freedom was arduous. They didn't turn back or nothing. They didn't leave her. No, they waited with her until she regained her conscience and stuff. But when she had fainted out, that's because she was getting so many downloads. See, she was getting downloads and insight and wisdom to do what she did, to be who she was meant to be. She's wonderful. We all are. Such magnificent gifts. Honey, that's why everything, the whole landscape of life of this earth right here is being changed. But that's all right, honey, because now the multiverse is in it. This is spiritual now. Yeah, this is spiritual now. And all them trees being cut down and slaughtered, just like black bodies was, they're going to answer for that too. All the animal life, the giraffes and the African elephants and stuff, they're going to answer for that too, everything. All the orcas and the marine life that's been extincted, everything is going to be answered for. It ain't finna escape. No, No, honey, ain't nothing finna escape here. So let's read. Harriet's journey to freedom was arduous. In spite of her small size and sickly nature, she was hired out to work for other households at the age of 5 years old, y'all. Now, what happened when she was 5 years old, Harriet didn't know. She was hired out to clean. Harriet was supposed to clean white folks' houses and stuff when she was 5, but she didn't know how. Didn't nobody tell her when you dusting. You dust from the top to the bottom and you let it settle, or you use a wet cloth. I don't know how the white folks wanted it done. And so as she would dust, the dust would resettle on top of everything. And honey, that white lady beat her so bad, that they actually had to send her back home so her mama could nurture her back to health. And then they sold her out again, But yeah. So later, she had to set traps for muskrats, do farm work, and haul logs along the river. Because, it said after that, she didn't even have no effort to clean nothing, wash nothing. So they were like, all right, well, send her ass back home, and she just going to be a hard laborer. So she learned to do all the things and trap and stuff like that. Her father taught her all those things, because now she ain't doing domestic labor. See, she's learning about nature, how to survive, how to do the work that needs to be done for survival, which came in handy for who she was to be, who she was to become. Yeah. So, well, anyway, later she had to set traps for muskrats, do farm work, and haul logs along the river. Following a severe head injury, Araminta, that was her real name, Araminta, they called her Minty. She changed her name to Harriet Tubman. Araminta began to have seizures, which caused premonitions that God was speaking to her. These visions strengthened her resolve to be free. After escaping and traveling 90 miles to Pennsylvania via the Underground Railroad, Harriet worked to free her friends and her family. She made more than a dozen trips back to Maryland during an 11-year period and led more than 300 people out of bondage to Pennsylvania and Canada. Harriet worked with abolitionists. John Brown. Ain't we been reading and talking about John? Harriet worked with John. Where's that book at? Harriet Tubman worked with John Brown. Yes. It is just a miracle she wasn't with him when he went to Harper Ferry. I think that's where he was at. I know I said I was going to watch it and stuff. John Brown. And see, that's what we want to know today. If you got John Brown mindset, where you at? Why you ain't talking to your people like John wanted you to do? He didn't want you to just be friends with us. I guess he okay, yeah. Well, he'll be all right. I'll check on him when I leave, make sure everything's all right and stuff. But Harriet worked with Frederick Douglass, William Steele. Oh, my ancestors. It's William Steele. I've been called, Robert is the name for William, ain't it? It might be the same, the one and only. But you remember, Robert Steele was the one who saved 649 slaves because he got them to the Underground Railroad. He got them to the Underground Railroad. Robert Purvis saved 9,000 slaves because he helped them get to the Underground Railroad. Oh, yeah, this whole month right here, this whole life. This is what we do. Yeah, we got to learn about us. We got to learn about them, you see. Yes, it is. I wonder if this is the same William Steele. But let's read, y'all. I know, right? It just keep opening up. The lessons just keep coming. And others. Harriet worked with abolitionists John Brown, Frederick Douglass, William Steele, and others prior to the Civil War. During the war, she served as a spy, an army nurse, and a scout. And she was the first woman to lead an armed expedition in a raid along the Combahee, Combahee, along the Combahee River in South Carolina. There, she helped to free more than 750 enslaved people. There, she helped to free more than 750. I knew it. I told y'all. Harriet saved more than 300 people. I told you. But I wasn't talking about this right here. I was talking about in everyday life. Wherever she was at. She saved the 300 when she would go back and get them. But wherever Harriet was at, honey, and she saw a brother or a sister in need, oh, honey, she was right there with them. The way she came through and saved Charles Nails, and she was visiting her cousin when she went through and saved him, honey. Harriet Tubman was. She was only there for the weekend to visit her cousin in Troy, New York. After the Civil War, she retired to Auburn, New York, where she established a home with the local AME church for her aged parents and for indigents, INDIGENTS, who needed care, like the elderly, the feeble, the weak, the vulnerable. And she worked. Harriet worked to take care of everybody. Yeah. She worked with Elizabeth Cady Stanton and Susan B. Anthony on behalf of women's suffrage and equal rights. After 30 years of petitioning the government, she finally received an Army pension starting at $8 a month. But she struggled financially for much of her life. When Harriet died at age 93, she was buried with semi-military honors at Fort Hill Cemetery in Auburn. Harriet would be the first African-American whose likeness appears on U.S. currency. And that was a lie because they ain't did it yet. Just cut the check. Just cut the check, white America. Just cut the check. Well, anyway, back to Harriet. Yeah, you know what black people have been asking for. And for white folks and other group of people that's asking, well, what can we do for black America? How can we help black America? Get off your ass and tell your people, hey, we finna get this vote to black America. We need to give our voice. We need to give our energy, our time, and our effort to helping black America get this debt paid. We need to help black America get the monies they need, the land they need, the resources they need to be able to survive in this new world order. What is any of y'all thinking to sit there and keep asking, what can we do to help black America? How can we help black America? How can I help? Just shut up and sit down. Leave us alone. Just shut up, sit down, leave us alone. You got to keep asking and stuff, I mean, it don't make no sense. But see, you ain't going to do that for black America, so why even ask us? We done wasted too much time with y'all asses and stuff. But yeah, Harriet was visiting her cousin in Troy, New York. And they were just in town and stuff, honey. And Harriet just noticed that this black man and stuff, she seen the commotion and stuff. And see, Harriet knew when it's a commotion going on, something happening pretty much to a black person. Her cues, she's always on cue about stuff. So what happened was she noticed that the black man coming through. Yeah, this going to be my last story right here. I ain't going to keep y'all all day. I know. I'm not going to keep y'all all day. Go out and have fun. Enjoy the sun that's out where you at because it is snowing outside here. But Harriet seen them, and Harriet knew that it was a black man. Something was happening and stuff, And she got to looking and stuff, and her cousin that was with her cousin already knew. Oh, shit. Yeah. She, her heart got beating fast because she know when Harriet, like a dog, when you with your dog and they ears pick up, they done picked up on something. Her cousin was like, oh, shit, what's finna happen? So Harriet got to looking and stuff, and then they seen it. All of a sudden, she seen it. She seen them. They had Charles Nails, Nailles. They had Charles Nails, and they were grabbing him and leading him. Honey, they were taking him back to his master, who found out where he was because Charles had escaped. He probably was gone like 10 years or more, and he was working for an upstanding family. He was trustworthy. He was hardworking. Everybody loved Charles, Everybody loved him. He was dependable, and he went to the bread house to get some bread for the family that he worked it for and stuff. And they caught him. That's when they caught him. They probably had already knew where he was at, and they were just waiting to get him by himself. So the people that he worked it for, they were like, well, where's Charles? Where's Nails? He should have been back by now, And they went out looking for him and stuff. No, we don't see Charles anywhere and stuff. Then they went down to the town square and stuff, the courtyard. And the people, they were running back to him. Oh, we were just running over there. They just passed me. They got Charles taking him, finna send him back down south and stuff. So the family come out. Then all the people that was in the area and stuff that loved Charles, all of them come out. It was like 400 people all together. Some of them were white because he worked it for an outstanding white family, said, outstanding family. I just thought maybe they were white. I don't know who these people was and stuff. But it said it were white folks and black folks. Like 400 of them, honey. They were coming. They were right behind them. Yeah. Once they ran, I will come to your house. They got nails. They taking nails. They finna ship him off back down south to his master. And everybody like, oh, hell, no, the hell they ain't either. So everybody, all 400 of them, honey, black folks, white folks, little dogs, cats too. They're like, real, you know, everybody, babies and stuff, you know, little kids trying to go too. Y'all got to stay here because you know how it get when you go against white folks stuff. So the kids stayed, all the adults went and stuff. Harriet seen them. After she seen them had Charles, and she kept looking, because her heart, she automatically was like, getting herself together, honey, tying up her little skirts and petticoats and stuff like that, because it's time to move, you know. Then she seen all the throngs of people behind them. Oh, honey, they were mad. No, we going to get him. They finna leave him here. He ain't going back. Yeah, and honey, before her cousin knew it, Harriet was gone. Harriet was in front of them. She made it in front of the 400 people that was actually going to get Charles back. Harriet did. Shit, Harriet wasn't on no way. Take your time and let me see whose side these people's is on. She wasn't asking no questions. She didn't tell her cousin, go home, get to safety, go let everybody know to get reinforcements and send them here. She didn't say nothing. She did what she had to do. So Harriet got in front of everybody, y'all, and stuff, and everybody, they on their way and stuff. They focused. They mad. Black people, white people was mad because they were finna send Charles back to his master and stuff. So they get up on him and stuff. You know, Harriet was in the front and stuff. Then they all caught up together. And it's like they all was together, you know, because they caught up with Harriet, you know. And Harriet was there, and the guardsmen had Charles and stuff. They had him all hemmed up. But Harriet done got off in there and stuff, and Harriet was holding on to him, you know, yeah, you ain't gonna die tonight. And it's me, I'm your sister, and we all here with you. And everybody's behind us, and you just hold on, my brother. Now, see, the guards done started beating on Harriet because Harriet weaseled her way in there. See, Harriet was a little woman. She wasn't no real big woman. She was a little bitty woman. Yeah, she weaseled, according to the men, you know, they were pretty sized men. So she weaseled her way up in there and grabbed a hold of him, honey. And her arm was so tight on his arm, you would have had to break it off to get her to let go of him. But honey, she stayed there and she let him know, you ain't gonna die today. You gonna live today. We all is here with you. You ain't going back. Don't you worry about nothing. They were beating on Harriet. They were beating her with them billy clubs. They were kicking her, just doing all kind of things, scratching on her, just grabbing her stuff, trying to make her let him go. But she didn't let him go. She just kept talking to him, and she kept agitating. When the guards let him go, they slipped. They had slipped. When that happened, honey, Charles took out and ran back that way. They kept beating. I know they kept beating Harriet down and stuff. I'm sorry, y'all. They kept beating Harriet down and stuff. And Harriet, I don't know how she got them folks off of her, but she did it. She got them off of her, honey, but Charles was gone, baby. Charles ran back to the people. I don't know if they lifted him up and just took him through all the people. You know how they were lifting up. Who was that? Muhammad Ali, one of our famous fighters and stuff. Malcolm X, somebody, they lifted him up over the people and stuff, you know. And they did Charles like that. And they put him on this boat. Because they were by the water or something. I don't know what it was. They put him on that boat, and he was going across the river. The little bitty ferry boat. They were going across the river to the other side. But see, on the other side, they knew that it's a commotion going over there across the river and stuff. Must be some black people and stuff. Because anything there was a commotion, their first thought was it's got to be some black people. It's got to be somebody escaping slavery or something. You know, so they automatically on the queue. There's something unhappy. So Charles was on the boat going over there and stuff. And the people were still there. But Harriet done got away from the ones that were beating her. I don't know how she did it. Maybe the people that was there, they start whooping their ass so Harriet can get up and go. I don't know him. Maybe she got up and knocked all their asses out and stuff, you know. But Harriet went through the people and then she got on the boat. Yeah, the people that was on the boat, I don't know if she kicked their ass in the water. Get out the way. Move. You ain't even hear about this stuff. You get out now. You know, but her and some of them 400 people, they got on that boat. They headed across the ferry, the water, behind Charles. But Charles made it first, of course. When he made it over there, he didn't think about it. Damn, they already waiting on me to dock. You know, because as soon as he did, they grabbed him again. You know, they took him to this big 2-story building and stuff, you know, where they had him at and stuff. But the people outside and stuff, they were standing outside. Yeah, they got him. They got him. Send his ass back. What did he do? Give him to us. you know, because Harriet and them will wonder, well, when we get there, how we going to find out where he is? But that wasn't even a problem, because when they got there, they seen all the throng of people standing in front of the building, mad, cussing, white folk pulling their hair out and stuff, and, you know, just growling and snarling and stuff, because they wanted Charles. But they had Charles up on the second floor, so he could see all the people out there and stuff. So when Harriet and the people got off of their boat and they knew where he was at, that's where they were going. That's where all of them went. And all 400 of them, plus any others that joined with them, because, see, they was in white man territory. Most of the white people wanted Charles's ass sent back to his master. Some of them, you know, felt like John Brown, but let's not fool ourselves that a majority of them felt like John Brown, because they didn't. They did not. I would say probably out of like 100%, maybe 5% had the mindset of John Brown. That's what the, you know, the situation looked like. I'm gonna check on him when I go and stuff. He be in a lot of pain and stuff. Yeah. Probably use some turmeric or something like that to help ease your inflammation and stuff, because it's hard. I mean, you know, I know it feel like you just having muscle cramps back to back to back to back to back. Drink some warm water. It's supposed to, you know, help your muscles relax and stuff like that. I don't know. We just have to, you know, us, my people, we have to, you know, find the natural ways to heal us, because he's not one of our people, you know, but still, I'm not cold-hearted and stuff like that, you know, but still. So what happened was they get to the building. Now, Charles didn't even know. He didn't know Harriet now. He didn't know that his family and the people where he lived that was on their way to save him. All he knew was that, oh, these people done found me. That was his worst nightmare. Black men knew what to expect when white folks got you. You know, they knew what to expect. That's why that one black man, they chased him home and stuff, and he didn't want to come outside because he was scared. He knew what they were going to do to him, to his body. He didn't want his body to go through that physical pain. And he didn't come outside, but his wife and his the white folks, the Klansmen on their robed horses and stuff, they had the fire. They went and set the whole house on fire. Because they told him, either you come out or we're going to burn this motherfucker down. And they did. And his wife and the children came out, and they shot them dead right there on the porch, y'all. Right there on the porch. They didn't even let them come out of the house and at least let them live. When I killed your daddy. They didn't do that. They shot the wife and them babies dead right there. So he didn't come out the house. He sure didn't, honey. He stood in that burning house and he told them motherfuckers, nah, I'd rather die in this burning house than come out and let y'all decimate my body. Because, see, at that point, they wasn't going to make it quick and easy for him and just shoot him. No, at that point, see, he done defied them. He disobeyed them, didn't want to come out and let them kill him. So, yeah, they had to really go all out with his body. And he knew it. And that's why, honey, he died in that fire. He didn't come out and like the baby that we were talking about. That them firemen in the 1960s and 70s, that's what the old white man said. We're going to do some research on it, see if it's true. And he left them babies in them burning houses and stuff. We just hope that the fire is what, you know, gave them mercy. I mean, the smoke, you know, is what gave them whatever mercy. Because to literally die in a fire, like the lake of fire, that y'all so terrified of, and that's what motivates our every thought, our every waking moment. That's what's at the forefront of our mind, the lake of fire that them babies died in. You know, that our Jesus that I just explained to y'all refused to come out of the house. You talking about that same that all of them here died in? John Hartfield. White folks put that man on a bonfire after they done cut off his fingers, his toes, his ears, after they done went and literally carved a piece of his meat out of his leg so that they can let it become a souvenir that they can always keep with them and stuff. You know, is that what you're talking about? Because don't none of it make sense to keep looking at it the same old way. That is insanity. That is insanity, you know. Yeah, all of these things right here and stuff. So what happened was Charles seen all of them, but he didn't know it was his people that was out there with him and stuff too. So all of his people were like, yeah, we'll buy his freedom. Let's buy his freedom. So everybody started sending money up and stuff. You know, they were going to the front. They were going through all the white folks and stuff. Let us through. We coming through. You know, we're going to buy his freedom. We're going to buy his freedom. Just step back. We got the money. You know, they were sending money up in hats, socks, you know, shirts, whatever they could, you know. All of the people that loved Charles was just sending money. But honey, don't you know them motherfuckers were like, nope, the master already said he didn't want nothing. He want him back. See, that's because his ass want to torture him in front of the other slaves. So they would not have no ideas of escaping and stuff. Yeah, they wouldn't even take the money and stuff. So they were like, all right, that's fine then. We gonna get him a lawyer. Honey, they got a lawyer just like that. All of them people that was out there for Charles, somebody said, yeah, I'm a lawyer. I'll do it. I'm a lawyer. And even if he wasn't, they at least bought that moment, that another day, that extra hour so that they could get him one. They could get that paperwork signed up and read it and write it. Yep. And so because of that, they had to do the trial before they sent him back to the other country, send him back to his master. So they had to, because now he got a lawyer that's finna decide if you got to send him back, because he got people that love him. He's got a steady job. He's not no harm or no hurting to nobody. You know, he's the one that's been the victim. You know, so what happened was, you know, they were going to send him back anyway. Yeah, honey, they weren't finna wait on no trial. They were just finna storm the building and take Charles and do their own justice, which we know was there. You know, they weren't going to storm that jail, get Charles, and take him back. They were finna storm that jail, get him, and kill him. They said that was vigilante justice, I guess. But what happened was, Harriet and them, they had to go get him. Harriet and them, they were there. They couldn't leave him. They knew what white America planned to do. So we going to get him. So, honey, they stormed up in the whole building and stuff, but they had Charles on the second floor. Didn't nobody know where Charles was at and stuff. When they kicked in the door, they went on the first floor and got in there and stuff. They were looking around and stuff, and they didn't see him. So, honey, they ran up the stairs. When they got up to the stairs and stuff, and they kicked in the door, because the door was locked, it was closed, but that was the only door up there. You know, they knew something was up there because they could hear them moving around and stuff. Because the sheriff, he done got behind the door and he was waiting and he was telling Charles, you better not say nothing. And Charles was all wrapped up and stuff. They had Charles, you know, tied up. He was wrapped up and stuff, you know, like this right here. He couldn't sit down and then he just had to wait there. He was so scared, y'all, so terrified. These folks are still coming for me. These folks got me again. How did they get me again that quick? Who was the sister that came out of nowhere? Who was she? He didn't know. Then all of a sudden he heard boom, because they done came through the door. Brother was with Harriet. He was the main one that kicked the door in, y'all. When he kicked the door in, the sheriff that was behind the door, the sheriff had a hatchet and he shot him down. He cut him down, cut him in his skull right there. He immediately died, y'all. Soon as Charles heard the door kick in, blue, 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 and he looked up and he was just, you know, he was so happy that they came. But then immediately it was just like, wow, fuck. Because he seen the sheriff when he cut the big brother in the top of the head with the hatchet and he died. But then lo and behold, y'all, here come Harriet. Harriet was like a football player. Harriet came through. She came through because when he fell, the door propped open. It wouldn't shut. And so everybody started coming in, and those that came in first on the right side of the door right here, honey, they attacked the sheriff. They gave him his own medicine. Yeah, they gave him his own medicine, honey. But Harriet came out through there, honey, like a football player. She came through, and she scooped Charles up and just threw him over her shoulder, and she was out of there, honey. She was gone. She didn't know the layout of that house and stuff, because they was on the second floor. They had to get down to the first floor. All the white people was outside. The 400 or 500 black and white people that was for Charles, they was outside in the house. But the white folks started, oh, they know. Oh, yeah, they come and try to save him. They finna try to save this nigga. They not going to get him. Honey, they were trying to come in through the back ways, through the windows and stuff. But black folks was too. Black folks, where did she go? Where did sister go? They got as much energy as Harriet Tubman did. Honey, they were coming through the windows, breaking down doors. They were tearing down walls and stuff. A few of them even came through the chimney. Yep, came through the chimney because they wanted to know where sister at. We know sister ain't caring about nothing and nobody but getting to Charles stuff. Honey, Harry got to Charles. They made it down on the first floor. She kicked in that last door herself. Kicked the whole door off the hinges, honey. And there was some people out there. Some common people, you know, and they knew what was going on. I don't know if they were back there staged on purpose or what. But honey, as soon as she kicked that door in, they were right there waiting with their stagecoach. Honey, their stagecoach was ready. The horses was ready. They wasn't even on the coach. It's like they was standing there ready to just give her the reins and stuff. Honey, she tossed Charles up on that seat right there, got in there. She was gone, honey. Before you know it, the white people done busted out the door and stuff. They're like, where is she? Where is she? And black folks came along behind them, beating their asses every step of the way. Because all they want to make sure is that Harriet and Charles got away. That was it, and that was all. So Harriet and them, honey, they on the stagecoach, and she was telling Charles, just hang in there. We're going to be all right. You going to live today. And Charles was like, it's her. It's her. She came back again. Who is she? My sister. But honey, white folks, ass is insane, just like Eisenhower. What was his name said that racism wasn't insanity. Honey, white folks that was on the ferry and stuff on their boats, honey, their asses was still on the water, following the stagecoach. The stagecoach was on land. They was on their horses going. How come these people were still on the boats on the river going? Then you seen some of them on horses. Honey, they was shooting. They was on the stagecoach. Harriet and Charles was. White folk was on the boat shooting. They was on horses shooting. Some of them were running, just shooting. Pow, pow, pow. It was crazy. It was fucking crazy. But wherever Harriet was, she was there for her people. Harriet saved him. They all saved him. He made it to Canada. Charles lived a long, happy life. He got married, had kids and stuff, you know. And yeah, they saved him. Harriet. So see, Harriet saved more than the 300 that they tell us about. All of them did. That's what we're here for, to learn about. This is how we are going to heal Black America. And I don't care who like it and who don't like it. So let's read the rest of this stuff. It's snowing real good out here right now. And yeah, I don't want to keep none of us and stuff. So it said there, I don't know if this was the Combahee River in South Carolina, because I thought when I read the story, it said she was in New York somewhere. But she was by water. She was by water. That's all that, you know. Yeah. But let me back up. During the war, she served as a spy, an army nurse, and a scout. And she was the first woman to lead an armed expedition in a raid along the Combahee River in South Carolina. There, she helped to free more than 750 enslaved people. After the Civil War, she retired to Auburn, New York, where she established a home with the local AME church for her aged parents and for indigents who needed care. She worked with Elizabeth Cady Stanton and Susan B. Anthony on behalf of women's suffrage and equal rights. After 30 years of petitioning the government, she finally received an army pension starting at $8 a month, but she struggled financially for much of her life. When Harriet died at age 93, she was buried with semi-military honors at Fort Hill Cemetery in Auburn. Harriet would be the first African-American whose likeness appears on U.S. currency. I had to read that over again and stuff because, yeah, Harriet Tubman, she's wonderful. She's awesome. All of them are in us. See, that's the totality of our life here on earth. It's about us. We are here to heal Black America. Black people, we came here. I don't know what universe you was in before you decided to come here. I don't know. I'm just telling you. I just learned it myself. How I'm going to tell you what universe you was in before you came here? You the one decided to come. You the one said, yeah, I'll go to Earth planet. I decided to. We all decide to come to Earth. But we got to know why we're here. That's why they say we got to know our purpose. Well, I think our purpose is to heal our people and have Black babies. Well, if the Creator wanted you to have white babies and stuff, they would have gave you white babies. Well, they gave us mixed babies. Yeah, that's how white folks misled us and, you know, did what they did. White folks the ones, you know, that turned this whole thing upside down. And now, you know, we got, just like they always been concerned and worried and, you know, and just riding for their white genetic survival, we got to do the same. We got to get some attention, some love, some energy to our genetic survival. Yeah, you know, we ain't hurt nobody to want our genetics to live on, our lineage to live on. I don't think so. Shit, unlike white America, you know, Dr. Francis Cress Wilson said it's always been about white genetic survival. But yeah, on an inhumane level, the most basic of things, you know, they could at least told us, hey, we want to come in the sun like y'all. We would have helped them live and be able to, you know, tolerate the sun. We children of the sun. If anybody could do it, black people can do it. So, you know, yeah. But that's how I feel, you know, in my spiritual view. Yeah, but I love y'all, and I thank y'all for your patience. Thank you for your presence today, you know, and it is the first day of Black History Month, which is our Black life. Black life, yeah, Black History life. It's going to be our lifestyle right here forever. Not just today, not just this month, you know. Even when we ain't together, talking to each other, learning and teaching each other and stuff, wherever you are, this is what we must do for us as a people. We are in unprecedented times. Ain't nobody ever seen times like these right here. I mean, for real, flying cars and shit, humanoid robots, robotic dogs. For what? For what? So see, yeah, these are unprecedented times. So we got to evolve our mindset. Yeah, we got to evolve our mindset. Hell, ain't neither one of them robot artificers or whatever you want to call them gonna understand mercy. They're not gonna understand remorse, tears, or you know, us talking to it won't be no reasoning. We can't even reason with white folks. No, we can't reason with white folks. They like, who's that? Eisenhower, I think, said they were crazy. Said that racism was insanity. I got it wrote down somewhere. I'm gonna find it too, because all of these things right here we need to learn, and we'll be learning a little bit more about Queen Mother Moore. I was watching some of her too, but yeah, I'm gonna let y'all go. I know I'm on my way out right now. You don't say that to the pastor. You better ask him to give you your money back. Yep, all them thousands of dollars you done tied to the church and stuff. Honey, tell them you want your money back. Tell them you need your money back before everybody else do. Peace and power to the people.